this is Richard with North Texas Ball Cards, and here is the August Platinum level subscription box from Collectible Card Club. Let's open this puppy up. Okay, here we go. We got my personal favorite, the 81 Donruss and 89 Fleer. Awesome. And we also have 82 Donruss. And what year is that? 87 Donruss. 94 Leaf. And let's see what else is in our favorite subscription box. We have some 91 Upper Deck. Some 92. 93 Upper Deck. 94 Upper Deck, 94 Pinnacle, 88 Donruss, and 90 Fleer. I believe these are our friend 91 Donruss, or 90 Donruss. I think it's 90 Donruss. 86 Tops. Well, we got a whole bunch of Donruss this time. And 90 Donruss. And 86 Fleer, a larger pack than we usually get with them. Huh, that's interesting. All right, we already know which is going to be our last ones. Our friends, the 89 Fleer and the 81 Donruss. So we'll put them off to the side. Let's start with 82 Donruss. If I can get it open without shredding the pack too much. And there's our puzzle piece. Our first card of the day is Joe Morgan with the Giants, Claudell Washington, Shane Raleigh, Jim Anderson, Dave Garcia, Rudy May, Carney Lansford, Matt Keogh, Kent DeCulvey, Mike Krukow, Al Woods, Dusty Baker, now the manager of the Houston Astros, Andre Thornton, Champ Summers, and Amos Otis. These ones look like they're in really good condition. It still surprises me every time I open some of these older packs. These things are 40 years old and they're still as fresh as the day they were put in there. All right, how about we go to 91 Upper Deck. Here's our Walt Weiss, our first ones today. Eddie Zosky, John Eriks. Well, it looks like we got them all kinds of messed up today. John Cerruti, Dave Parker with a sledgehammer, alrighty. Jamie Moyer, Ernest Riles, Mike Jackson, Roberto Kelly, Eric Show, Dante Bichette, a Royals sticker, Turner Ward, Sean Dunston, Paul Ferries, and Chili Davis. That one's kind of warped, got a evil crease in it. And let's stick with Upper Deck, and let's go with 93 Upper Deck. rookie. Checklist for, who is it? Team checklist for Team Stars. Who we got on here? Barry Bonds, John Clark, and I know that's not Ted Williams because, wow, man, these are crunchy. Rockies team checklist. Joe Bover with the A's. Another Rockies checklist. And Greg Myers. Mike Felder. Terry Jorgensen. Joe McGrain. Jimmy Jones. Inaugural catch, the Marlins. Dave Magadan, Orestes Destrada, Brett Barbie, and Jeff Conine. Rock Solid Foundation, the Colorado Rockies, and that's Dante Bichette, Dave Need, and Andres Galarraga. Mike Gallego, Gene Larkin, and the last two of this brick, Mike Moore and Carlos Martinez. Doesn't exactly look thrilled with his career choice. How about we start working on some of these Donruss here? This is 87. Maybe we'll find some good ones there. There's our puzzle piece. Dan Pasqua. Bill Necro, there's a good one. Davey Lopes. Lee Gooderman. Ed Hearn. Jeff Dedman. Eric Bell. Darrell Evans. Bob Horner. Alfredo Griffin. Hubie Brooks. Jim Morrison. Bob Welch. Mark Kubica. And Bobby Grich. And here, let's go back to some Upper Deck. This is 94 Upper Deck, Series 1. Hopefully these won't be as bricky as the other ones. They don't feel like they are. Julio Franco with the White Sox. John Smoltz. All right, there's a good one. Wally Joyner. They're a little bit bricky, but not too bad. And Lance Johnson. Pudge Rodriguez. Joe Carter. Nigel Wilson. The future is now. Mike Messina. Roberto Mejia. And Ron Karkovice. Might hang on to the Pudge Rodriguez card. All Alrighty then. Let's go for some more Donruss. 1990 Donruss. Got some wax stains on it. There's another puzzle piece we can get rid of. And Norm Charlton's our first one. Ozzie Guillen, Danny Jackson, Danny Tartabull, Les Lancaster, Hall of Famer Ryan Sandberg, Randy Milligan, Lee Smith, Tom Henke, Terry Poole, Mike Blowers, Donnie Baseball, Steve Lake, Carmen Costello, the great Tony Gwynn, and the great Dave Parker. A couple of good ones in there. Might have to hang on to some of them. The rest we'll put in as trade fodder for trading card database. And for those of us that are purists, Topps. 86 Topps. Ugh. Sorry, Ron, you had to take it on the chin for the... Let's get rid of the propaganda card. One of these days I need to clean up this space. All right, Glenn Davis is our first one. So I like the 86 design. Dale Berra, Alan Trammell, Mike Fischlin, Jason Thompson, Robin Yount, who's stuck with Ron Romanek. Can't say as I've heard of him. Jeff Reardon, Tom Henke, Ken Phelps, Darrell Boston, Steve Lyons, Ed Lynch, Joe Cowley, and George Frazier. Yeah, like I say, I kind of like this design. It took a little bit to grow on me, but I do like it. And let's see, how about we 94 Pinnacle. There's Joe Carter again. We saw him earlier. Luis Gonzalez. Scott Kamenicki, Edgar Martinez, Jeff Reardon, Gene Harris, Tim Hires, Dave Henderson, Bo Jackson. There's one we're going to hang on to. Roger Salkeld, Bobby Jones, Chris Bozio, Tony Fernandez, and our last one is J.R. Phillips. Yeah, not too much to... Well, the Bo Jackson one's nice, but other than that, not a whole lot in that pack that is memorable, at least not to me anyway. Alrighty, Donruss, 88 Donruss. Puzzle piece again. Gary Carter, Hall of Famer. Ray Quinones, Rance Mulliniks, Steve Lambertozzi, the great Paul Molitor, McGriff the Crime Dog, Gary Gaetti, Alvin Davis, Jesse Orozco, Hall of Famer Leon Durham, Dion James, Bob Renly, Sid Bream, Stan Jefferson, and Bo Diaz finishing the pack. And let's go with some Fleer. How about 90 Fleer? And our sticker is the Rangers. Okay, we'll have to hang on to that. First card is Frank Williams, Jeff Hamilton, Bob Welch, Glenn Davis, Brian Holton, Ron Kittle, Jeff Hewson, Scott Geraltz, Mike Jackson, Chris Hammond, Martin Clary, Scott Bradley, Mike Greenwell, Randy Kramer, and Jose De Leon. Let's see. Let's try to keep our stacks organized. Alrighty, let's go after this big one here, this 86 Fleer. I haven't seen, this is like 2-for-1 pack here. Lance McCullers Sr., Tim Hewlett, Chris Spire, Nate Snell, Brian Little, Dan Dreesen, Bert Blyleven, Rob Deere, Jason Thompson, Urbano Lugo, Rick Sutcliffe, Jim Presley, Tommy John, I'll have surgery named after him one day, Charlie Huff, Brewer sticker, Cleveland Indians sticker, I guess this is 2 packs, Rick Rhoden, Eddie Murray, Hall of Famer, Leon Durham, also Hall of Fame, Roy Thomas, Bruce Hurst, Don Slott, Tony Pena, Mike Scott, Alfredo Griffin, Dan Quisenberry, Mike Stenhouse, Jerry Royce, Eric Show, and finishing out the pack is Joe Cowley with the Yankees. The damn Yankees. I'd like to thank Collectible Card Club for basically sending me an extra pack this month. Normally you get 15 packs of vintage cards, and that looks like a double pack, so I'd like to thank them. If you get the chance, you should take a look at their package, or their subscription box. They've also got modern cards, and they've got packs of boxes for different sports too that you can also get. I just happen to like the vintage baseball, so I don't have to hunt for them. And let's see, maybe forget what one we were looking at. This is 94 Leaf. Jaime Navarro. Jeff Bagwell. There we are. That's a good one. If I can just get him separated from the other guy. Jeremy Burnitz. Moises Alou. There's a big name. Pete Smith. Juan Guzman. Frank Thomas. There we are. Mark McGuire. Ryan Sandberg. This one's got some decent cards in her. Pedro Munoz. Graham Lloyd. Never heard of him. And John Smoltz. There we are. Yeah, this one's got some pretty good ones here. I might have to hang on to a lot of these. Smoltz is doing play-by-play for TBS now. I think McGuire is doing stuff for the Cardinals, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And what did we say these were? These are, I think, 90 Donruss. And our puzzle card. What did we say these were? 91 Donruss, not 90, 91. All right, Greg Swindell, Tom Herr, Len Dykstra, Ron Kittle, Bill Hasselman, Greg Brock, Carlos Martinez, Sandy Alomar, sorry, Bob Ojeda, Felix Fermin, Joe Ursulak, Julio Machado, Mike Gardner, Mike Gardner, and Kevin Mitchell, and Hall of Famer Eddie Murray. All right, how about we do the 81 Donruss? Now, horribly, these will be miscut. Ugh. Crunchy. Mike Lacoste, Chris Knapp, Julio Cruz, Dick Ruthven, Bill Madlock. Oh, look how bad that one's cut. Bob Shirley, Rich Dower, Dan Quisenberry, Andre Dawson, Rick Manning, Darrell Evans, and there's one for the PC, Johnny Bench, Alfredo Martinez, Thad Bosley, Rick Bozzetti, Larry Boa, Gene Tennis, Luis Tyant, and John Wathen. Catcher, first base, and outfield. He had a busy career, a busy year of 1981. Guess he hadn't decided what he wanted to be when he grows up yet. And our last pack of the day, our old friend, 89 Fleer. Let's see if we can get some of those well-known error cards, like another one of the Billy Ripkins, or the Randy Johnson, or the, what's his name, Jeff Treadway. First card is Alvin Davis, Brett Butler, Tom Brookins. Fernando Valenzuela. Okay, nothing wrong with that one either. Mark Williamson. Juan Agosto. Dave Stewart. Sandy Alomar. Steve Shields. Shane Raleigh. Gino Petrali. Ozzie Virgil. Gerald Perry and Andres Galarraga. Ken Daly. Dave Clark. And David Cohn. So no Billy Ripkins this time. No Jeff Treadways. No Randy Johnsons. But there's always another pack. There's always another box. And thanks everybody for watching. And there'll always be another video. So I should have the September pack. It'll go out probably next Saturday, the 2nd of September, and hopefully I'll have it by the end of that week. And I'll get it posted as soon as I can. If y'all do me a favor, if you like the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And I thank all y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. This is Richard from North Texas Ball Cards. Y'all have a good week. Thanks for watching.